Hey Mom, you've
Hi,
got
dear.
mail.
Is
Here's a
it?
letter for you. I'm not sure what it is.
Thank you for being my postman today.
Of course, I don't mind. What is
Wow,
that?
Shafiqah, I'm very glad to inform you. My application for credit card is approved and they sent me the credit card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we gonna do about it?
Okay, since you're struggling attending the Google Meet for your PTPR, is it right? My
Yes,
dear?
I'm a bit struggling. I
so
feel like
without
it's so
delay, let's go buy a smartphone for you.
Smartphone.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I'm so happy.
Come,
Let's go.
Okay, have a look, dear. This is a
Okay.
nice electric shop. Okay.
We have water,
come,
but
have
we're
a look
looking
at
for
the
a
smartphone. Yes.
But Mom, there's actually two prices here, 1,800 and 2,448.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's a cash price. It's written cash there, and one is credit 24 months. It's a two different price.
Yes.
Yes, dear?
I'm not sure about
Are you
that.
wondering about that?
Yes, I am.
Didik TV KPM.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Good morning everyone. You're watching Didik TV KPM for our slot level 2 and today's lesson is Mathematics DLP or Dual Language Program. Now our topic is a very interesting topic because not only is it important for your education and learning in school, but it is also linked to things in life, about things that you need, the things that you want, and how to buy the things, all these two things, and make sure you still have money left. So for today's topic, it is called financial literacy, and for that very reason, I will invite first our teacher for today. Let's take a look at first her profile. And there you have it, Miss Kalai, none other the teacher that have taught us Mathematics DLP before, with us in the studio. How are you, teacher?
I'm fine. Very glad to meet you again.
I'm glad to meet you too as well, and you look very nice in a laced kurung.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
so much for the compliment.
Of course, teacher, you look nice all the time. Okay, for the topic today, financial literacy, we will touch on that later on. But before that, as usual, Miss Kalai, can you introduce yourself first for our pupils outside?
Yes, my pleasure. Okay, hi everyone there, all the viewers and my lovely kids from all the parts of Malaysia. Hope you all doing good. Okay, I am teacher Kalaivaani Suppiah from SJKT Rawang, and I'm here performing today just for you.
Performing, that's very great, and I'm sure most of you out there are ready to learn today. But before that, as usual, Kak Pika would like to remind all of you to always practice your SOP set by the government. Maintain your hygiene, always wash your hands, okay friends? Use your hand sanitizer. If you don't have a water source nearby, wear your face mask and maintain a social distance of at least 1 meter between you and people around you, just like Kak Pika and Ms. Kalai, right?
Yeah.
For that very reason, Ms. Kalai, I would like to invite you to use our hand sanitizer.
Okay.
For the purpose of maintaining our hygiene in the studio. Okay, kids, take this as an example. Alright, Miss Kala, I've heard that for our launch to kickstart our lesson today that we're going to do a word puzzle. Is that true?
Yes, dear, you're right.
Very interesting,
It's
okay.
time for you to solve a puzzle. I bring a puzzle for you. Okay, come, let's do.
Okay, what is that? There's a whoa.
Okay, just solve the puzzle.
This one, there is vest, knee, and men's. Peoples at home, do you want to do this together with Kak Pika? Alright, okay. I think, Miss Kalai, this is this word
Yes,
first.
you take it out and then you
Okay.
arrange accordingly.
Alright, in, and then you have to take this off. Okay, and then we have vest. Kids, what do you think it is? I'm almost done. And then we have this. Is that true, Miss Kalai?
Yes, what's that?
Investment.
Can you say out? Yes, this is investment. Correct. Okay, we go to the second one.
Next one, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, there's many today.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have dit and kre. So the word I think is just here.
Yes, you're just amazing. Okay, what's the word, Syafiqah?
Credit.
Credit, yeah, good.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, next.
Today, there's a lot of keywords actually. So, we'll do it together. Okay, pupils at home, what is the word? I have BT and DE. So, I think the word is DE and
Yes, you're right
BT.
again, dear. So, what's the word?
The word is debt.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, next, Miss
Design.
Kalai. I want more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're happy doing all this.
Okay, this is a bit long. I think it's calm, and then we go
Kumquat,
here.
yeah.
Compound,
Yes.
and then we have interest.
Yeah,
Is that correct,
marvelous.
Miss Kalai?
Yes. Can you say out?
Compound interest.
Okay, another
I'm
one.
dying to know what these words mean.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm here for that.
And then we have an easier word, I guess. We have SA and what is this, pupils? Can we guess together? Savings! Yay! We always hear about this.
The last one,
The
Syafiqah, for
last
you.
one. Finally, we have rest sim interpl. Okay, I think it's sim here and then PLE here. Miss
So
Kalai,
what's that?
is this correct?
Yes. Can you say out?
Simple interest.
Yes, Syafiqah, we greatly done with 6 terms today. Right? Okay.
Yes, and we're gonna learn about this soon after this.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, Miss Kalai, now that we've done a bit of a word puzzle to crack our brains in the morning, can we please have the learning objectives?
Of course. Okay. Can I have the slide?
Okay. All right. Can we see it on the screen here? Basically, Miss Kalai, financial literacy, what is it important? First of all, perhaps.
Okay. Just a minute.
Okay.
Are you a futuristic minded person?
I am.
Yeah.
Because I think you're going to talk more about that actually.
Okay, I don't have the slide.
Okay, all right. Due to a bit of things that we're gonna learn after this, and perhaps the keywords that Miss Kalai has
Yes,
mentioned
can you
just
say
now.
the keywords?
Yes,
dear?
I do. And I'm excited to know, as friends out there, to know more about these keywords and what do they actually mean and what is the importance of financial literacy. We'll be right back on this slot for level 2 on mathematics. We'll see you then.
Didik TV KPM.
Did you know? From a young age, children should know about the values of money and smart spending. Parents can create opportunities for children to earn money or give them a budget to spend.
Hello friends, welcome back to Slot Didik TV for Level 2, and today we're learning Mathematics DLP for Financial Literacy with Miss Kalai. And as I've mentioned just now, financial literacy is important to build a stable and strong financial income for your future, friends. And for that very reason, we need to know why it is important and what do we need to do to practice financial literacy. And just now, Miss Kalai have just touched on learning objectives for today's lesson. What was that, Miss Kalai?
Yeah. Okay, we look at the learning objective today. At the end of this learning session, people out there will be able to develop knowledge on 6 financial terms as what we looked just now.
The 6 terms?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's a financial terms they should know at the end of this session. And then second one, describe and identify what is savings, investment, simple interest, compound interest, and credit and debt. Okay, and also they have to find simple and compound interest as well.
Okay, all right, Miss Kalai. So for this very reason, that is why we did the word puzzle just now.
Yes, that's the introduction of the 6 financial terms, dear.
Okay, great, Miss Kalai. And next, what are we going to start with?
Okay, you are going to look about the savings and the investment. That's
Okay.
what I asked you just now. You are such an futuristic minded person, right? Okay. So, can you tell me what is saving, dear?
Okay, savings. First of all, as you can see, it is about keeping money or the money that you have in excess or extra and making sure that the money is kept well so that you don't spend on it lavishly and for no reason. Is
Okay,
that
where do
correct?
you save usually?
I think usually for me, I'll save it in a box to make sure that I don't spend it. Yeah, I can't even open it. I just put it in the box and then it goes in the box forever.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So, what is the difference between saving and investment?
Investment. I think investment is when you take out your money and then you get a certain percentage in return. Is that true?
Okay, when you can take out the money, you cannot take out the money
I
whenever you want. Okay.
Yes.
So now might we explore about savings and investment. Okay. So money, as what you said just now, money can be saved or deposited. So the safer place is of course the bank, right?
The bank.
Okay. So in saving, you can withdrawal can be made at any time. Okay. Whenever you want your cash. It's your saving, right? You want to withdraw the cash whenever you want, or in the emergency cases, just use your ATM card, or you can walk into the counter. So you can withdraw any time, okay? Whenever, based on your need, okay? And then savings also starting from a small amount. It's very low amount. As I know, you can start from 10 ringgit as well, okay? And also 50 ringgit also got, okay? So it's depend on the local bank.
Okay.
And the savings you are deposited in bank is entitled for an interest. Okay. So that's why you will wonder when your saving is small, it will be at the end, it will increase a bit. So why is it? Because you are entitled for an interest. So that interest will be 1 to 2% rate per annum. Per annum means per year.
Per year.
Okay. So that is that's a scenario about saving, dear.
All
Now
right.
next is what we call ways of saving. Okay. Of course, in bank, money box and home. Okay, so there are some examples of bank. There are a lot of banks in Malaysia, in our country. Okay,
Yes.
to cultivate the saving practice. Okay.
Okay.
Now, second one is investment. Okay, we must know the difference between saving and investment. Both are same term, that is saving money. Okay, we accumulate money. So, meanwhile, investment withdrawal cannot be made at any time, as what I say just now, right? Because there is a maturity date for investment. You have to wait until the maturity date because it is a long-term saving.
It's a long-term savings.
Okay. Second, we move on. Its starting amount depends on the types of investment you made. Okay, and usually it is a greater amount. Okay, you cannot start from 10 ringgit as what I said for the savings. Okay,
all right.
And then you will get profit from the investment will be given as dividend or bonus.
Dividend or bonus?
Yes, it is. It's also greater value. Okay.
I
So
see.
why is it so? Because profit rate is usually for 2% per annum. Compared to the saving is just 1%. And for profit, it depends on your capital of investment also.
I
If
see.
greater capital, you will get greater investment, greater bonus or dividend. Depend to the types of the investment you invested.
Oh, so for
Okay.
both savings and investments, there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Now, are you clear about saving and investment, dear?
I'm quite clear, Miss Kalai.
Okay, can I test you on that?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Okay, so here we have savings and investment.
Okay.
I want you to put it into the correct.
Okay, I'll try my best. So
You
the
order
first
in the
one,
correct way,
in the
yes.
correct way. I think investment we can put it up here as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the first one is able
Yes.
to withdraw anytime. I think this is saving, Ms. Kalai.
Yes.
This was the first point.
Yes.
And then saves in local bank. Savings as well, you can do that.
in a local bank.
In a
okay.
local bank. But investment, I'm not too sure, Ms. Kalai. Can we
Okay,
save
for
it?
investment, okay, there are ways of investment. Okay, you can invest in unit trust,
Okay.
SSPNI. Okay, they are the channels to invest. Okay, ASNB, Amanah Saham Nasional for Bumi Putras, and even public mutual. The public bank is giving this public mutual, and insurance also a type of investment. Okay?
I see.
Yes.
So saves in local bank is only for savings.
For saving.
Okay, as assets in future, this is investment
because it's a long-term saving and you
Yes.
cannot withdraw at any time. You have to wait for the
maturity date.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay, invest in mutual fund. This is also investment.
Investment.
Okay, and then next, cannot withdraw anytime. No, this is investment. And next is further up studies in the future, because we can withdraw anytime. So I
Yes.
think this is savings.
Yes, you are right.
And then we'll get profit, of course, for both.
No, profit is specifically for
Investment. I
yes.
see, the 2% per annum.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
2% or more.
2% or more.
Or more.
Okay.
Based
alright.
on your investment capital.
Okay. And then also you said for savings, they will get interest when
Yes.
in time, they'll get interest.
Yes.
Okay.
The interest also per annum.
Per
yearly.
annum.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Kalai, how's my answer today?
Yeah, superb as well. You're great. Okay.
I got help.
Yes. So under savings, we able to say that able to withdraw anytime, saves in local bank, further up studies in future, will get interest. Okay. For investment, as an asset in future, invest in mutual fund. That is an example. Cannot withdraw anytime for our favorable, and will get profit as well.
Okay.
So this is the one.
Alright.
Next, we move on to
The
another
next part.
terms, right?
Okay.
Now you learn savings and investment. Okay, next we are going to look at simple interest and compound interest.
Okay.
Okay. As what I say, when we deposited money in bank, we will get simple interest, right? Okay. So what is that simple interest and what is compound interest? Okay.
Okay.
So simple interest, an amount of money received by anyone who saves money in a bank within a period of time. Okay. So by end of the first year, you are enabled to get the simple interest. Okay. And how about the compound interest? So compound, what is the word compound means? Yeah.
Compound is the opposite of simple. It's actually a combination of things.
Yes, it's accumulation. Okay, compounding is accumulation. So what is a compound interest? Is an interest received from the savings and interest collected each year. That comes the accumulation of the money. Okay.
Okay.
So, this happens only if the saving is not withdrawn.
I
Okay.
see.
And same goes to simple interest.
Okay.
You shouldn't withdraw your money.
Shouldn't
Okay.
withdraw money. Okay.
Yes. So now look at the sample there. Okay, there's a table. Comparison between simple interest and compound interest. So the year, dear, you can see the first year, second year, and third year. So the beginning of the year was 2000, right?
Right.
The interest rate is fixed there, 1.8%. Okay, this bank is providing 1.8%, and amount of interest, if you times 1.8 by 2000, it will be 36.
36
So by
ringgit.
at the end of the year, you will see in your account, your money is increasing. Okay, that is
Yes.
2036 ringgit. So you know why? Where's the 36 comes from, dear?
If it's from the interest rate.
Yes, from 1.8 we get the 36. Okay.
Yes.
So that is the simple interest. Okay.
Okay.
Now what is the compound interest? You look at the second year. Okay. At the beginning of the year, you will have 2036.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that part because
Yes.
it's accumulated from the
First year. Okay.
And then the same amount rate for the interest rate is 1.8. So you will get 36.65. For the second year, you're getting 36 ringgit and 65 cents.
Okay. So
Okay.
it keeps increasing every
okay.
year.
So at the end of the year, you will have 2,072 ringgit and 65. Okay, I would like to explain further.
Okay, Miss Kalai.
Okay, if you see at the example here, okay, 10,000 is the capital. Okay, we have 2 years there. 2%. What is the 2% here?
What is the 2%? That is the interest rate.
Okay, and Mr. T is the person who deposited 10,000. So the
10,000.
interest rate is 2%, right? Okay, how to find 2 over 100? Okay, what's the capital just now? 10,000.
10,000.
So how much is the interest amount you will get? Okay, if you solve this one, you will get 200 ringgit. So this 200 ringgit is the interest amount you collect for the first year. So what will be the end of the 2020?
That means you have to total up the 10,000.
Yes.
With the
10,000
200.
with 200. This is the
amount after
interest
1 year.
amount. So at the end of 2020, you will have 10,200 in Mr. T's account. So
Right.
this 10,200 is a simple interest. Okay,
Simple
for
interest.
the 2021. Okay, we take this as the beginning. Okay, the interest rate is the same.
2%.
2 over 100. Okay, we times by, this time we times by 10,200.
100.
Okay.
Okay.
So you will get
102.
204. Dear.
Oh, 204.
Yes,
Sorry for
this
that.
is the second year, the interest amount for the second year.
Right.
So for at the end of the 2020, how much Mr. T will have in his account? 200, you plus with 204,
Okay.
404. So what you can say here? What do you notice
see
here?
that every year, while the interest rate maintains, but the sum gets bigger.
Yes.
And also the
balance
amount of interest also gets bigger because
Yes.
of the balance.
Yes.
Okay.
The year-end balance will be greater.
Will be
Because
greater.
why? You are getting interest. The interest is depend on the banks. Either it is fixed 2% or it is changeable.
Okay.
So the first year you will get the simple interest. The
Okay.
following year it will be compound interest. Okay.
Right. Okay, so that means the simple interest is only for the first year.
Yes.
And then when it accumulates
and the
more,
condition, you shouldn't withdraw your money, your saving.
you shouldn't withdraw.
Yes, you
Otherwise,
shouldn't withdraw.
it will just cancel everything out.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Kalai, that's very interesting. So, for compound, as long as it's more than a year, then it's considered compound interest.
Yes.
Okay.
Start from the second year, it is compound interest. You will get
Okay.
compound interest.
All
So, there I have a
right.
question for you to solve.
Oh, we have an activity. Okay.
Okay, the table below shows a saving of Mr. Bean in XYZ Bank. Okay, so you have to study the table. Okay, we
Okay.
have here from 2019, 2020 and 2021. Amount at the beginning of the year is 22,000, right? Now the interest rate. How much is the interest rate?
2% as well.
2%. Okay. So the interest amount for the first year, we calculated, we will get 40. Okay, the others are blank. Okay, now, first
Alright.
question for you, dear.
Okay.
What is the end amount in Mr. Bean account at the end of 2019?
At the end of 2019, that means it's this first year.
Yeah.
Okay, for this question, I think pupils at home can join me together to answer this question, all right? Let's get out your pens and pencils and papers, write down your answers and calculation. Okay, Miss Kalai, for this very reason, since we have 2% interest rate, so that means we have to do a calculation, 2 over 100 times 2,000. To get
No,
the
dear.
interest rate
For the
increment.
first year, the interest amount is stated there, 40 ringgit.
Oh, it's already there. Actually, it's 40 ringgit.
Yes, it's there.
Okay.
Like a piece of cake for you. Just add
That's
up.
simple addition actually. Total amount at the end of the year must be 2014.
Yeah, because it is stated there for the 2% by 2,000, the amount is, interest amount is 40
ringgit,
So at the
okay.
end of the year of 2019, Mr. Bean will have 2,040 ringgit in his account.
Right.
Clear, dear?
Clear.
Okay, we move to the second one. What is the interest rate given by bank for each year? It's also stated
Each
there.
year
Interest rate.
is also 2% as well.
Yes, 2%. So it is a fixed, we can say that it is a fixed interest rate over there. Okay, dear?
Okay.
Now, number 3, find the total amount of saving in 2020 if Mr. Bean did not withdraw his saving.
Okay.
So this indicates what actually? What interest is that?
That's a compound interest.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So shall you?
Okay, I'll calculate it in my mind. I think for 2020, the amount at the beginning of the year should be 2,040.
Yes, correct.
The interest amount, you have to do a bit of calculation.
Yes. So 2 over 100.
Okay, times.
So what was the beginning for the 2020?
2040.
2040. Okay.
2040. Okay, so that means it's gonna be 408.
Yeah, you're right. 408. Okay. So this is the
This is the interest amount.
yes. So at the end of the year 2020, how
That
much
means-
Mr. Bean will have?
Okay, that means 2040 plus 408.
2040 plus 408. So what's the total, dear?
So the total is 2,200 and what is that? Wait, let me do some calculation there. Yeah, 2,448.
Yes. So this is the end amount of in Mr. Bean account
At the
that
end of
year
2020.
Okay,
All
initially he has only 2,000.
Yes.
Okay, and then he for the simple interest he has 2,040, and the following year for 2020 it become compound interest, whereby he will have 2,448.
That's a lot of addition actually.
Yes, this is how to count simple interest and compound interest.
Okay.
So the people out there, they must know what is interest and what is the simple interest and compound interest given by the bank, and how to find it, how to calculate it as our LO today.
Right. And Miss Kala, I'm pretty sure when the pupils see the question, actually they can do the calculation
Yes.
for 2021 as well, and I'm sure that you got the right answers. So good job to you all. All right, Miss Kala, we're going to take a short break. I think today's lesson is getting more interesting with more calculations, but we'll be right back on Didik TV KPM for slot level 2.
Didik TV KPM.
Did you know? Financial literacy is an understanding of the skills and knowledge that allows a person to manage their money and resources effectively.
Hello friends, welcome back to Didik TV's slot level 2 for our lesson today, Mathematics DLP, and we're focusing on financial literacy. And as you can see just now displayed on screen, it shows that financial literacy is actually a skill and knowledge to manage your money. Okay, so just now we've touched on with Miss Kalai savings, investment, simple interest and also compound interest. I hope you all have had a bit of info there and wrote down all your information and all the notes that you needed. Now we're going to focus on Miss Kalai. I think we have 2 more keywords perhaps for financial literacy. What is that?
Okay, before that, this is a simple gift from me for your contribution, for your commitment today with me.
Such
You
a
have
lovely
answered
flower.
everything correctly.
Thank you, Miss Kalai.
Okay, shall I move on?
Sure.
Okay, next terms is credit and debt. Okay, so what is a credit? Okay, credit is a type of loan or convenience to postpone the payment of the item purchased or some money loaned by the financial institution. Can you understand this?
I think it's
This
a bit
definition. Okay?
vague, yeah.
It's a type of loan. That means you owe money. Okay, but the convenience, it is convenience to postpone the payment. That means you get your goods first. You can purchase first and you pay later.
Right. Okay,
That's the meaning of credit. Okay, so it's from some money loaned by the financial institution. So for this, you will use your credit card here. Okay, and then next, it's what is a debt? Okay, so debt is a loan needed to be paid by someone is called debt.
Debt.
Okay, so that means you owe money for someone or some institution as well as the bank, local banks. Okay.
Okay, so you still get the money first and then you pay them later as well.
Yes,
in
and
a way.
both you will charge interest.
Okay, all right.
Okay, next. Okay, so do you understand what is credit and debt?
Yes, I understand them.
So now look at that in Shafiqah.
Okay.
So you have to grouping them, classify them accordingly to the credit and debt.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I have the keywords here.
Yes,
Cash,
yeah, just take it out and group them.
cashless.
So
Okay.
this is actually I think map. Okay,
This is
we
I
call
think.
it as a tree map.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a tree map. Okay,
Used
so
for classification.
this is the answers given already.
Yes, the answers are around there. You
Okay.
just pick it out and then please classify under the correct title, either
Okay.
credit or debt.
All right, so I think with cash it is debt, because with credit
Yes.
we use a card.
Yes, credit card. And
Okay.
credit is cashless, and for debt it is with cash.
Okay.
Sometimes you can take personal loans.
Okay.
Okay. So you will have cash in your hand.
All
Whereby the
right.
credit is cashless. You do purchasement without the cash.
Okay, and then money need to pay insecure.
Insecure.
I think this one is for debt.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, Miss Kalai.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm right on
The
all
picture
this?
over there.
The pictures there.
also.
Oh, there's
the
a
answers,
smartphone,
yes, yes.
and then the
Water filter, and there got a car,
A very
and down there
luxurious
got a
car.
house.
And the house here.
Yes.
Oh, so these are the categories that is suitable for debt.
Yes.
And then that one, credit, you can buy using, you can
Yes.
buy a
Okay, what
luxurious
are things
car.
you can buy via credit and via debt.
Okay, all right, Miss Kalai. And I
So
see
you have to put it
a
the picture there.
smartphone there.
Yes.
Oh, I need to organize it as
Yes.
well. Okay, so I think for smartphone, it is good to buy because it's not as expensive as a house. So I think you can use a credit card.
Yeah,
for
you're
it.
right.
Okay.
That means you can get your smartphone first, then later you can pay it.
Okay. So water
it could be by
filter-
installments. Okay.
I think water filter is also around the same price as a smartphone,
Yes.
if not less.
Yes, you're right. Credit. Okay.
We use credit. And then house. I usually hear people debt for
Yes.
houses.
We normally get the money or loan from the local banks.
Okay.
The
Car.
that is the able to access goods and pay later.
That one is credit, definitely. This one.
Yes.
Okay. So that means this one
You
goes
change the position.
for credit.
Okay.
Here. And if you want to buy a car, as luxurious as this, I don't think you can use a credit card. So debt, Ms.
For
Kalai.
sure, we go for debt to buy a car.
Right.
So, Shafiqah, can you grouping them?
Okay.
Can you say out?
I think for credit, it is first cashless.
And
you can
able to-
buy a smartphone, you can buy water filter because it's not that big of a price. And also the last one is able to access goods and pay later. And for debt, it's using cash. And then money needed to pay in secure, we can buy a house and a luxurious car.
Yeah, super good.
So for
You're moving
this-
super good. Okay.
Yes, I love how the understanding I have today is very strong, and I hope pupils at home also have a strong understanding of the difference between credit and debt. Okay.
Yes, kids out there. Okay, so since you learn about credit,
Okay.
so for the credit payment, you have to use a credit card. Okay,
Okay.
and there are many credit cards. Okay, like Master, Visa, and Platinum, Gold card. Okay.
Miss Kalai, this was what made you happy earlier because it got approved, your credit card.
Yes. Okay. So either there is a choice just now.
Okay.
The mom either buy the smartphone via credit or via cash.
Cash.
Okay. Now let's look the pro and cons buying item by cash and credit.
Okay.
So purchasing via cash versus purchasing via credit.
All right.
Okay. Okay, dear. So purchasing via cash. Okay. No in debt. When you pay cash, it is no in debt. Okay, you're no involved in debt. Okay,
Right.
and then second thing, it is no interest. That's why you can say the different prices for the smartphone just now.
Okay.
And then paying for actual price. Let's say the phone is 5,000. You are going to give 5,000 cash
Right.
for the smartphone.
Okay.
And then paid full in cash. You can use your cash or you can use your debit card, and then you can do the online transaction.
Okay.
And then via credit, as what I mentioned just now, you have to use your credit card.
Yes.
Okay, so when you use your credit card, you are entitled, you are going into debt. Okay, because
Okay.
why? You are off to the bank or the financial institution who provide you the credit.
Credit. Okay.
That means the sum of an amount of money given to you earlier.
All right.
And then interest is imposed. Okay, interest is imposed to you, and then paying more than the actual price. That's why you can see the different price over there with credit and the cash. Okay.
Okay.
So for the credit payment, it is higher. So kids, you can see that the credit payment is higher than the cash price. And then payment via credit cards and monthly installment. You are entitled to pay the money you own or you used for the purchasement via monthly.
Okay.
With the interest imposed on that.
All right.
So that's the pro and cons buying item via cash and credit.
I see. So from my
So what's the smart movement here?
The
What is
smart
your
movement.
preference?
Because first of all, I think about I don't want to worry about the future and having interest imposed because the price is like that. I don't want to pay extra. So I think I will pay with cash if it's
Cash.
my choice.
Yes.
Ms. Kalai.
Okay. That's the right choice. Okay, dear.
Okay.
Now another question for you here. Okay, and as well the kids out there.
Oh,
Okay.
that's me.
Yes. Can you read it out?
Okay, Miss Shafiqah wants to buy a smartphone which costs 6,500. Wow. And then however, she does not have enough money to buy the smartphone by cash. Therefore, she chooses to make a monthly installment payment for the purchase. Miss Shafiqah has to pay a monthly installment of 568.75 for a year.
So what's the method of payment here?
The method of payment is using a credit.
Yes, because the actual price is 6,500, but she's going to pay more for each month. Okay?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so what is the total price that Miss Shafiqah has to pay for the smartphone?
Okay, all right, Miss Kalai, because it says a monthly installment of 568.75 for a year, that means...
So you have to times by 12 and then you
by
have
12.
add with that 6,500.
Yes.
Okay? Now, second one, based on the case study above, state one, weakness of credit purchase.
Okay, Miss Kalai, as mentioned just now by you, I think it's because we have to pay extra than the actual amount. There's interest imposed.
And you are going to the debt.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, dear. Now,
Okay.
second task for you. Okay,
All
since you
right.
learn about credit and also you learn about cash as
Okay.
well. Okay, these are the sentences for you.
Oh,
okay.
right.
You often need to read it and then you put in the right box.
Okay, I think pupils are
Like we are
excited
saving
to...
money here.
We are. We have the credit and also the debt box. Okay, for the first sentence, it's the product purchased by Mr. Ethan charged with 2.8% interest.
The clue is they're charged with 2.8 interest.
Yes, we don't
So
want
you're imposed
interest.
interest, yes.
Yes,
So
so
which
that
box
means
here?
it should be, what is it, pupils? Credit, right?
Yeah, credit, yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll put this in this box.
Okay, next.
Okay. All right. And then next we have the next question. Tisa bought a piano via monthly installment. So the keyword there, Miss Kalai, is installment, right?
Yeah, monthly installment.
Monthly installment. So I think this is a credit, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yes,
did you
you're
get that right, pupils? Okay. Let's do this together, okay? So we have a few sentences here, and then we have to choose which box it goes into, cash or credit. The next one is the payment made by Evolution Sendirian Berhad was no charged interest. So the
That
keyword,
means no interest there.
No
Yes.
interest there. So I think this is cash.
Yes.
Okay.
That means?
It's not credit.
Yes.
So no debt.
Yes.
Okay.
As long
And
as
then-
we are free from debt.
Yes. And then we have here, Maisty bought a laptop for its actual price. So just now Miss Kalai mentioned actual price. We're paying for the actual price with no additional money. So that means it's cash.
You're paying
Miss
by
Kalai.
cash, yes.
By cash.
Yes, dear.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Great. Next we have, what do we have here? Okay. The function hall was booked for 12,000 ringgit in cash.
Yes.
So
clearly
definitely
stated
it's
there.
cash.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The last
You're
one.
happy? Okay.
Pupils, we have the last sentence. Let's do it together as well. What is this? Zara is needed to pay 525 ringgit and 45 cent more than the actual price. So it's extra money than the
Yes,
actual price.
yes.
So of course it is credit.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right, Miss Kalai. So now that
So
we've done
another
that,
flower for you for your good job over
thank
here.
you, Miss Kalai. So now I have 2 flowers. Okay. All right, Miss Kalai. Now that we've learned more a bit about credit and debt, what are we going to learn next? Perhaps we're going to do more activities?
Yeah. Okay, before that, can you revise what are the terms so far we have looked
The
at?
keywords that we've learned today are pupils. Let's say it together, okay? There's 6. There's savings, investment, simple interest, compound interest, credit, and also debt. But I think, Miss Kalai, we have more activities to come. We're going to go for a short break first, okay? We'll take this short break and then we'll be right back on Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
Did you know? Savings is the most important financial habit to instill in our young generation. It will navigate them on how to manage their finance properly.
Welcome back to Didik TV KPM's slot for level 2, and today we're learning mathematics, DLP, and our topic is financial literacy. We've reached the end of the last segment, and perhaps today a bit of recap of what we learned. We've talked about savings, investment, simple interest, compound interest, credit, and also debt, and all these keywords are actually represent the things that we need to know in financial literacy. And Ms. Kalai, perhaps for our last activity, I think we're going to do a bit of a mind challenge, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, all right, Ms. Kalai.
To enhance more your understanding on the financial literacy as well as the kids out there, why not we go for an online game, dear?
Okay.
Yeah, are you ready for that?
I'm totally ready. Quite ready. Okay, let's go.
Okay, we call it as a quizzes. Okay, can we have the quizzes?
Okay, let's take a look at the quizzes. There you go. That's my name.
Yeah.
Shall we start? Okay. All right.
So start from the question number 1, dear.
Okay, I'm the first to join.
Yes.
All right.
And the only one.
Okay. All right, let's begin with the first quiz. What is that? Miss Kalai, I think it's a day-by-day quiz that pupils can do at home.
Yes.
I see. It's very easy to access as well.
They can find in online as well.
Okay, all right. All right, the first question, Miss Kalai, would you like to read it out?
Okay, which of the following is not a feature of purchasing via cash?
Okay, I'm timed.
Not a feature purchasing via cash.
Not a feature of purchasing via cash. Not in debt, pay for actual price, no interest. I think it's this one, in debt.
Okay, so the answer is in debt.
It
Lastly,
is?
we will see your score, Shafiqah.
Okay. Correct.
Okay, next.
Yay. Okay.
Move on.
Moving on to the next
So you
question.
got 700 points.
That's a lot of points.
An amount that has been borrowed but has not yet been paid to the lender.
Oh, okay.
You already borrowed but has not yet been paid.
To the lender.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it is debt.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's check the
see
answer.
the answer. Do I get 700 points as well?
Debt.
Okay, the answer is debt here. Correct.
Yes, you are correct, dear.
Yay, 1,380 points. Okay, Ms. Kalai?
A delay payment facility provided by the supplier to the buyer.
Okay,
A delay
pupils.
payment.
Let's do this together. It's a delay payment. That means it is credit.
Why you choose credit?
Because we get an amount of money, but we pay in stages. Is that true?
And then you can get the goods first. Okay,
Yes.
you can purchase first.
Okay.
Let's see
Let's
the scoreboard.
If credit is right. Correct.
Yes, okay.
I love the green
so
color.
your point increases the
Okay.
compound interest as well.
All right.
Okay, which of the following is not a feature of purchasing via credit?
It's
It's
not.
a negative question. Not a
Okay.
feature of purchasing via credit.
Okay, all right. I think it's oh, this is easy, Miss Kalai. What is it, pupils? I think it's the last one. No interest.
Yes, sure you will get
Surely.
interest on that, right?
Yes.
So this is not
No
excluded. Is no interest. Yes.
Okay, correct. Okay, pupils, I hope you all got it right too. Next.
The money kept or deposited and can be used when necessary is.
The money kept or deposited can be used
At the
when
early
necessary.
part, we started with this.
Oh, I think I know why. Which one it is? I think it's savings, Miss Kalai.
Yes, you can use it whenever it is necessary, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For investment, you can't
No,
take
you
it out
have to wait
anytime.
for the maturity date.
Yes. Okay. So the
Because
answer
it's
is
a
savings.
long-term investment.
Okay,
saving,
we
right?
got that correct. Do we have any more? We want to power up there. Okay.
Shafiqah is enough power today.
All right, there you go. I
Okay,
think we have.
purchasing via does not get us into debt.
Okay, this is easy, Miss Kalai, because no debt is cash.
Cash, yes.
All right, so the answer is cash.
Exactly correct. Exactly correct.
Pupils? Okay, correct. Next, can we have this last question?
7. Shafiqah keeps the money and receives profit in the form of dividend. Name a account type.
Okay, dividend. I think the keyword was for investment.
Yes.
So the answer is investment.
Investment, yes.
Okay, so let's take a look if that's
And
correct.
also the profit is the keyword there.
The profit
dividend and profit.
dividend.
Okay, you will get profit in form of dividend. Or
Right.
sometimes you will get a bonus. The answer is investment,
Okay.
said by Shafiqah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Miss
Next.
Kalai, let's have the last question, can we? Okay. Too much power up there. There you go. We have one last question for us today. Alright, pupils, let's get this question right, okay?
Okay, interest is the interest received from the savings and interest collected each year.
Interest is the interest received from the savings and interest.
That means what
collected each year.
interest is that? Either it is simple interest or compound interest.
There's two there. Okay,
Savings and
collected.
interest collected each year.
Each year, that means it doesn't mean the first year, so it can be compound interest.
Yes, it's accumulating there.
Accumulating
so your answer
there.
is
Compound.
compound interest. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if that's right. Miss Kalai already said it's right, so I'm pretty sure it is. There
Yes.
you go. So Miss Kalai, how many points do I get from there?
So you attempt. We still have nine questions. Okay.
Yes, I think we're running
okay.
short of time actually. So
this time I give you 2 flowers.
I get
okay,
2 flowers.
as a compliments. Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Kala. I'm very proud of getting these flowers today, and you've taught me a valuable lessons. I hope as well our pupils out there has gotten a bit of info that's important. Now to wrap up our show, perhaps a bit of a conclusion
I'm
from
so
you.
very happy to say that you have conquered all the 6 terms of financial literacy today.
Okay.
Okay. You able to describe the meanings, and you able to come up with a calculation to find the simple interest and compound interest. So with that, you are super good. You have achieved my objective today, dear.
I got a good teacher today.
Yes. So for the kids out there, so I hope you understand well, and let us save and invest today for our brighter future. Okay. For the extra activity,
Okay.
you can log into the Sumberku in KPM Delima for the activities for you to try. Okay.
Okay, Miss Kalai, there you go. We have the source and portal to go to do exercises, and I'm sure quizzes as well you can access from the same platform.
More online activities are there.
Okay, great, Miss Kalai. Now that I've got the flowers that I got today, the overall achievement for me today, what would you
Yes.
give? How much for the total? I think I got 4 flowers
Yes,
here.
yes.
Okay, great. So for pupils out there, I hope you've all had a nice and good lesson today and taken all the infos that you need. Miss Kalai, thank you for being with us today. I hope to see you soon as well. And I hope the 6 keywords today, our pupils outside have also memorized and also know what each means and the difference. Because if you mix it up, it's going to be confusing.
It's going to help them to navigate their own financial, their own money, how they are going to manage their money or their savings.
Yes.
They must know how to navigate it in a proper way. Okay, so what we say, we looked so far today. So you must know how to navigate your savings in a proper way.
Okay, Miss
kids out
Kalai.
there, let's save and invest today. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Until we meet again. Bye. Salam sejahtera.
Didik TV KPM